The All-Terrain Recreation Area and Campground is located in Michigan's Upper Peninsula in All-Terrain on the All-Terrain Lake. As you approach, there is a large National Forest Recreation Area sign along the side of the road that will help indicate your direction of travel. And when you first pull in, you come up to a boat launch area. And as you can see, it wasn't super busy on the morning that I was here. And the first thing I'm going to do is go down to the actual picnic area here at the recreation area. I'm going to wander through this and take a look out at the lake. Since it's early in the morning and there is nobody using it, I thought this would be a perfect time. This campground is nice and quiet. There are 37 sites here, and you wouldn't know it by walking through the recreation area, which is very near the campground. The recreation area offers several picnic tables and charcoal grills for having a fire and grilling. As you get closer to the water, you see there's a semi-sandy beach. It has begun to get a little bit overgrown here on the beach, but again, nice and quiet. There are buoys and a marked off area for people to go out into the water and swim. But it is a pretty chilly morning today, and I'm not surprised that there's not anybody out here. Not even any boaters. As you continue through the campground, you see there is a typical Federal Forest Service sign here, except there is one that I haven't seen a lot of up here in the Upper Peninsula, warning of recent bear activity. Usually black bears aren't any more of a hindrance than just a large raccoon, but they do have to post when there is an issue just so campers are safe and aware. The camping fee here is $22 a night, and again, there are 37 sites in the campground with multiple up-to-date outhouses. We're going to take a look at some of these sites, and as you can see, right off the bat, a large trailer backed into this one. All of the sites here at the All-Terrain Recreation Area are nice large sites, plenty big enough for large rigs and or several tents and smaller vehicles. Right off the bat, just past campsite number 11, we come up to the Songbird Trail. It's about a 2-mile hiking trail that goes through the woods, follows the river a little ways off to one side, and it's really well noted for the amount of birds that are around the bog and the swampy areas as you go hiking through here. There's a quick look at the up-to-date outhouses, and they are well maintained by the campground host. Since this campground does have a campground host, some of the sites are actually reservable online. You would have to go to the website and reserve them that way. Typically, it's hard to get a hold of somebody if you call. Campsite number 30 here, again, nice and deep, pretty private. You have a hard time seeing your neighbors from your campsite. Look how wide this one is, and you're just boxed in by beautiful, huge trees. The entire campground loop is a paved loop, however, the campsites themselves do not have paved pads, which in my opinion is a perk, but for people traveling with large trailers on rainy days, they might not appreciate this so much. We're going to just walk down through the campground here. Several of these sites, like I said, were used, and I didn't film each one of them because people were outside having breakfast. But as you can see, based off of all of the chalk on the ground, this is a very family-friendly campground and a great up-to-date spot if you're traveling with your family through Michigan's Upper Peninsula. I'm going to go back to the recreation area and the boat launch, and I'm going to get the drone up in the air so we can take a look at the lake. All-Terrain Lake is an 830-acre lake with a maximum depth of around 30 feet, but it averages only 12 feet. This makes the lake ideal for northern pike, smallmouth bass, and walleye fishing. However, the lake is also noted to have decent yellow perch and rock bass fishing. You can see out here once you get onto the lake, whether you're canoeing or boating, that it's just nice and quiet. You see a fisherman down there in the bottom left. He has the whole lake to himself, and the water is just dead still and silent. You're not anywhere near close enough to a main road to have any road noise, and the most noise that you're going to get is the noise of the wildlife. This is an excellent little campground, especially if you're interested in coming up to go fishing, because it is so secluded, so quiet, and offers such a large fishing lake. It's one of the largest lakes in the area, and you won't find a better spot to hook yourself a Northern Pike.